Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you something that is really cool, and it is the Kia EV6. This one is the GT line and it is the highest trim. There is 3 trims you could choose from. There is the light, wind, and then the GT line, which is this one. So let me go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood there is 2 electric motors. There's one in the front, one in the back, since this is the all-wheel drive version, and there is a 77.4 kilowatt hour battery. And the horsepower numbers on this EV6 is 320 horses, and the torque is 446 pound-feet of torque. And if you guys are curious about the range is 274, and this EV6 takes 8.5 hours to fully charge from 0 to 100. And this is on a 240 volt outlet, and there is a small storage place right here. And it is the same size as the Ioniq 5, and yeah, well, I really wish that Kia made the storage place here in the front a little bit bigger. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2022 EV6. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has, just go ahead and pause the video. And this one has the first edition package. It is a $2,600 option, and the price with destination is almost $60,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Steel Matte Gray, and the color on this EV6 looks phenomenal. I really love what Kia did. And if you guys are curious, this EV6 is basically sitting on the same platform as the Ioniq 5 from Hyundai, and I personally think the EV6 looks much better, has that sporty look, and it has that futuristic / modern look. And yeah, overall this thing looks very nice and sharp, and it does have the first edition package, which basically adds the gloss black accents, and I'm very impressed with this EV6. Just looks phenomenal from the front, and wait until you guys see this car from the back. It has a really nice look to it. But anyways guys, coming to the front, I love the headlight housing. Daytime running lights are located underneath the headlights and on top, and they just look very good. The turn signal indicators are located up top, and for the high and low beam they are LED, and they're sitting in reflectors, and everything right here in the front is LED, which I love. And this is expected from a $60,000 electric car. Here is the Kia logo. It is the new one, and there is a front-facing camera, and I really like this gloss black trim. Seriously looks amazing, and this matte gray color just seriously looks very nice. I'm very impressed with this color and just the design overall of this EV6. And coming down, there are going to be a ton of gloss black, and here is the sensor for the emergency braking. And overall I think the design down here is seriously very nice, and there is this brushed aluminum trim in the bottom, and it definitely gives this EV6 a nicer look. And there is some parking sensors in the front. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this EV6. Here is the side view of this EV6, and honestly the side view looks good. It does have that futuristic / modern look, as I said, and I really like what Kia did right there with the headlights and tail lights. They have that extension to them, and there is some brushed aluminum in the bottom, just like in the front, and all the way in the bottom there's some gloss black. And I really like the fender flares. They have a really nice design to them, and they're finished in gloss black, and there is a sensor actually in the back there. And for the rims, I think they have a really nice look to them. The size is 245, 55, 20, and yeah, I really think everything looks good right here on the side. All the window trims are finished in flat black, and the mirror is finished in gloss black, and the mirror has a blind spot monitoring system, a turn signal indicator, and a camera right underneath it for the 360 camera system this Kia EV6 has. And honestly the 360 camera has a really good resolution to it. There's some gloss black right there on the pillar, and all the pillars are actually finished in gloss black. And on the roof there is a big size sunroof. And yeah, overall I think the design just looks amazing. But let me go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this EV6. Alright, so here is the back of this EV6, and as I said, it shares the same platform as the Ioniq 5, but I would definitely buy this EV6 over the Ioniq 5. The Ioniq 5 has a really nice design to it, But if you need something that is more futuristic and that looks out of this world, then go with the EV6. If you need something that is a little bit more calm and that blends in more, then go with the Ioniq 5. But seriously, this thing just looks amazing from the back. I really love what Kia did with the tail lights, and everything right here in the back is LED. And yeah, seriously, this thing looks amazing, especially in this matte gray color. Here is the charge port, and Kia logo here in the back is massive, and EV6 is located all the way to the left. And I really love this brushed aluminum trim. I think it does look very good. It does have a really nice design to it. Right here, you could actually feel this. It does have some texture to it. There is this black trim or vent. And yeah, seriously, this thing looks amazing. I really like this LED tail light. The turn signal indicators are LED, and in the bottom there is some parking sensors. This whole thing is finished in gloss black. The reflectors are massive back here, and there is some flat black all the way in the bottom. I think it does look good. And here is the reverse light. It is LED, and here is the backup camera. But I really love what Kia did back here. The design just looks amazing. And up here, the spoiler has a really nice design to it. It is open, and seriously, it just looks very nice. So good job, Kia. I think you guys did a great job with the design. Here is a key of this EV6. It's a little bit on the longer side, but it does have a really nice weight to it. It feels nice and solid. There's 3 buttons right here in the front, and there is 4 buttons right here on the side. There is the lock, unlock, trunk release, and a panic button, and there is a physical key inside of this key. Kia logo is written in the bottom, and does have the smart park, where basically you could move the car from the front to the back, and it does have the remote start right here. So let's go ahead and actually turn on the car, lock it once, and then hold down the remote start button. And just like that, the car is on. Of course, it's electric, so you're not going to hear anything. Anyways, let's go ahead and try the smart park. Let's go ahead and move the car to the back. So keep holding the button down, and the car is moving to the back, or you could move it to the front. Let's say if you're stuck in a small spot and you're trying to move the car, you could do that. So very handy. And as I said, there is the tailgate release button. So let's go ahead and click the tailgate button. There is 3 ways to open the tailgate. There is one on the tailgate itself, there is one inside the car, and then of course there's one on the key. And tailgate opens nice and quick, and it does actually go all the way up, so it's a very long tailgate. You could adjust the height if you want to. And up here there is a handle, a button to close the tailgate, and here is the button to actually open the tailgate. And inside there is a very good amount of space. The opening is nice and big, and you could drop the seats down, of course. And right here on the right, this is to open the charge port manually. There's some tie downs. You could drop the seats down with those handles. There's another handle right here on the left, a 12-volt LED light, and yeah, good amount of space in this car. And underneath there is a little bit of storage place. Alright, so I just dropped the seats down just to show you how this EV6 looks like with the seats down. And with the seats down, there's a good amount of space. The seats do go almost flat, not 100% flat, but almost flat, which is good. And yeah, there is a good amount of space in the back of this EV6. For the door handles, they do actually come out. So if you unlock the car, the handles come out. If you lock it, they go back in. And this is for all the door handles, to basically bring the handle out without unlocking it from unlocking this car from the key. You click on this button and they come out. To put them back in, click on the button again and they go back in. So that's how you basically lock and unlock this EV6. Something I want to mention is you cannot do what you could do in Teslas, where you could just do like this and the car will unlock by itself. You actually have to click on this button. The door handle has to come out, and then you could open the door this way. Here is the charge port, and the door itself is a little bit on the bigger side. But anyways, there is 4 lights right here that will indicate what's the charge in this EV6, and I'm not sure what's this for. I think this is to unlock the charger, if I'm not mistaken, and this is to close the door. And the way how this door closes is just amazing, very nice and quiet. Here is the front door panel, and the front door panel has an okay design to it. This top portion right here is nice and soft. It's not really that soft. It does have some hardness to it, but this is softer, and this is soft. This is wrapped in leather. This is wrapped in leather. This has that plastic feel to it, but it does have some softness to it. And I love the gloss black with the brushed aluminum. Here are the memory seat buttons, and here is the tweeter, and window switches, mirror controls. Everything looks honestly very good, and everything has a really nice sound to it. And this EV6 has powered auto folding mirrors, and of course powered mirrors. And as I said, the armrest is nice and soft, wrapped in leather. This whole thing is gloss black and does have some brushed aluminum underneath it. This is plastic, which is expected, of course. And I love the fact that there's some carpet inside down there, and the storage place is okay. I really wish it was a tiny bit bigger. It does have the Meridian sound system, I think. Doesn't really state how many speakers in this EV6. And inside, the seats are very, very comfortable, wrapped in leather, and I think it does have like vegan leather seats. And here are the seat controls, lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this EV6, and I'll show you how this thing looks from the inside. And just like this EV6 is on, and seriously, this thing just looks amazing inside. Very nice and spacious, and seeing out of this EV6 is very, very easy. The windshield is nice and big, the windows are nice and large, and yeah, overall it does look very good. I really like the steering wheel design. It does have some brushed aluminum all the way around, and I love the Kia logo. It is nice and big, and the steering wheel is wrapped in leather. It does have a good thickness to it. The 10 and 2 grips are nice and thick, and overall the bottom of the steering wheel has this nice futuristic design to it. And right here on the left, there is the cruise controls, lane keeping assist, steering assist, and you could increase and decrease your cruise control from here. This button right here will control that center display. I mean, the whole thing is a 12.3 inch screen, but it will control the center of this 12.3. So there's few things you could toggle through, and you could go up and down using this button right here. And it does have some paddle shifters right behind it. This is for the regen braking, so you could basically make the regen braking more aggressive or less aggressive. And here is the drive mode. Drive mode button is located on the steering wheel, which is a nice touch. There's 3 drive modes: eco, normal, and sport. And the gauges do change, and I really love the design of the gauges. And on the right there is the windshield wipers, and on the left is the headlight controls with the turn signal controls, and on the right is the voice command, phone controls, Bluetooth controls, and you'll have the volume controls, favorite mode or favorite button. And I really like this material. It does look very nice, and it has a really nice feel to it. Almost has like a leather / cloth feel to it. I really like the ambient lighting right there. It is set on orange now. The AC vents look good, and down here there is a good amount of buttons. There is the brightness control, the charge port button, the tailgate release, e-brake, and traction control. And here is the screen. The main screen is a 12.3 inch screen, just like this cluster display. And Kia system and Hyundai system is very, very good. You could actually change let me go ahead and actually show you. You could change the background to white. So let's go to screen and theme, and you could change it to white. And I prefer the black, honestly. It just blends in really good, and it looks much better. But anyways, this screen does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you could change the ambient lights. So let me go ahead and show you. We have to go to vehicle, and then we have to go down to lights. There is honestly so many things in this screen or in this EV6 to learn. So at first it's kind of hard, but honestly once you get used to it, it becomes very easy. The brightness is for the ambient lighting is set to 10. You could actually link the ambient lighting to the drive modes. So let's say it is in sport mode now. If you change it to eco, it moves it to blue. If you put it in normal, it moves it to like a darker blue. So very nice ambient system. And there is some ambient lights in the doors, and there is some down here. There is more here, and there is more in the inside the storage places in the back doors. But seriously, I really love the ambient system in this EV6. Here is the backup camera. Backup camera looks very good. This EV6 has the 360, as I told you, and it does have the 3D mode from the Genesis, and seriously looks very nice. And I think you have a down view, yep, and then there is the rim view, and seriously impressive 360 camera. Here are the AC vents. Here is the emergency light button. It does flash when it's on, and I really like this trim. And down here, climate controls are very easy to use, and it is actually on the climate control menu. If you want to go to this menu, you click on this arrow, so you could toggle through the shortcuts. So basically there's no shortcuts underneath the screen, so the shortcuts are right here. Let's say if you want to go to map, click on map, or actually go on map, it will take you to map. And let's say if you want to go to radio, it will take you there. So very good, and seriously very impressive. Here is a volume knob, a tune knob, and the climate controls are very easy to use. You could actually click on either the fan or this to toggle through. You don't have to click on the arrow. Anyways, I love the fact that the temperature, the blue and red, goes away when you're in this menu. If you go back to the climate control menu, they do come back on. And here's the front, rear, automatic climate control. And this doesn't serve as the volume knob anymore because it is the climate. But if you go back to this menu, it serves as the volume. So very nice. I really like what Kia did here, so good job. And here is the temperature. Here is the fan speed, temperature, as I said, right there. And it does have dual climate controls, AC button, driver only, sync, and just amazing. I really like what they did. And down there is one USB-C, one USB, and down here there is 112 volts and one USB type A. And right here there is the cold seats and heated seats. There is a ton of gloss black, so my camera is having a hard time focusing. Anyways, 3 stages of cold seats, 3 stages of heated seats, heated steering wheel, and heated and cold seats for the passenger. I really like this brushed aluminum trim. Here is the start button, and I really like the ambient lighting, as I said. And here is the shifter that will control the ECVT transmission in this EV6. Here is neutral, and drive is all the way to the right. And by the way, guys, there is some ambient light inside of this wheel shifter. So if you change it to sport, it does change. So very nice things in this EV6. Paying attention to details is very good. And this one is the first edition, so that means there's only 1,500 of them, and this one is 1,020. And cup holders are nice and big, and I really like the gloss black on this center console. There is a button to turn on the 360 camera, brake hold, and the parking sensors. Here is the charger, the phone charger, a wireless phone charger, and inside there is a good amount of space. There is no USBs or anything like that inside, and this is a little bit on the harder side, but it does have the same material as the dash. And down here there is a ton of space, so good job, Kia. And up here the rear view mirror is almost frameless. It has a really nice thin bezels, garage controls underneath. I'm not sure if it has auto dimming function. But anyways, up here there is some LED lights, and I really like the gloss black. And there is another light right here, which is nice. And SOS, Kia Connect. And this button right here will turn on all the lights. Those are touch sensitive buttons, by the way, or touch sensitive lights, just like what Genesis does. And here is the sunroof. It is a big size sunroof. It's not a standard size. This is the max it goes, and it looks very good from outside when it's open. And here there is a very big mirror. The mirror is massive in this EV6, and there is an LED light. So I'm glad that there is an LED light. Usually Hyundai and Kia, they put this as a halogen light. And I completely forgot, but this Kia EV6 has heads-up display, and it does have turn-by-turn augmented reality. I'm going to go ahead and show you that when I actually take this EV6 on a test drive. Here is the back door, and the back door has the same design as the front, but this top portion right here is actually plastic. Yeah, this is pure plastic, not like the front. The front has like a tiny bit of softness to it. And there is this gloss black, brushed aluminum. The door handle feels very nice and solid, so good job, Kia. I love the design right here. And this whole thing right here is soft. The armrest is nice and soft, gloss black. Here is the window switch. I really wish that all windows were automatic up and down. Just only the two front windows are automatic up and down. Here is the heated seat button. There's 2 stages. Meridian sound system. I think I said it right this time. And this is plastic, tiny bit of storage place. And back seats are very, very spacious. So, and I think this EV6 has the same wheelbase as the Telluride. And back seats are wrapped in leather, nice and comfortable. And inside there is an armrest. The armrest is nice and soft, wrapped in leather. 2 cup holders back here, but what's crazy is that you could actually open this and you could have it as a storage place. So very clever from Kia. And back here there is no AC vents. I really wish there was, but I'm glad that actually Kia added some USB Type-C back here. There is another one right here. And that's how the front of this Kia EV6 looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Kia EV6. I would like to thank Trevor and Napoli Kia here in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this Kia EV6. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.